Welcome everyone to another glorious day here on the planet of Subnautica. And as you can see, I've got these still going full steam ahead, full steam out of the top, and I've got my money back up. So we're going to be buying some more stuff today, mainly stuff I've already looked at, and I'm just going to be adding on and finally putting some of this new stuff into place and into use. All right, neon shelf can mount here. So that's interesting. So it's just, you know, light up shelf. That's nice. That's going to give us some decorative options. Actually, ooh, too far. Yeah, I got one over here. I put it, shelves like that. So I'm going to go ahead and swap these out. I'm actually thinking because this is a larger shelf, I may just stick with the one instead of having two. It does kind of stick out more in terms of space, but it's a nice little light up shelf. Yeah, okay, this is all right. This was meant to be where I was working with hydroponics, and this is supposed to be hydroponics. However, that's not really the case anymore. Now this is really the hydroponics access and everything. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to put some of that stuff in here and repurpose that other room. I'm not sure what I want to put there, but thinking even though I got my lovely curtain, you know, I can close the curtain and still get the same effect. It's still my logo there. There we go. Lovely. Kind of out of the way, but decorative. And, you know, we got the specimen analyzer. Same thing. I actually think now I might turn this into medical because we've got this where people could come in. Is kind of close to the ladder system coming from down below, which really doesn't. I guess I'll need to put some kind of medical below because it wouldn't make sense to try and make somebody climb up a ladder if they're injured, you know. So we'll probably do like a little medical type thing below, and then this is straight enough shot. Yeah, that could work as medical. We're gonna put the mini med bay here. Kind of looks almost like a standing x-ray type thing. Heal player. Okay, you got that. It's supposed to be able to produce medical kits, first aid kits. And I'm assuming, yeah, okay, we got a 3%. I'm assuming that's the count. Can't remember how many it's supposed to hold. It's 6 slots. So technically we should be able to come up here and collect 6 medical first aid kits from it. At a time, should we need to, but of course you come up to it, you could just heal. So it's really only if you need first aid kits to go. And of course, medical, they probably need to be lying down to a certain extent. Oh, and I need fiber mesh still for other stuff as well. So yeah, that I'll have that, and then probably a chair. Actually, almost like a bench would be a better option for something that you know, could sit down, maybe lay down really quick. Maybe I should just need a bench, sofa type thing in here. Yeah, I'm thinking that might actually be a better option than the beds. The beds just are too bulky. Put a couple of long sofas in where they can sit. That will work. It's more fiber mesh, but it'll look better in the end, I think. Of course, you probably want to have some kind of entertainment when you're sitting here, letting them do scans. So I'm going to move the TV in here. And, yeah, we got to turn the volume down. It's way too loud. Well, actually, you know, I'll leave it going for now. I don't think it doesn't seem to be causing that much of a performance difference. Have the teleporter there. There we go. I don't have a teleporter anywhere else. But at least we've got this for visual look. Yeah, okay, so similar setup to before. Home network, global network, add a global network. Yeah, rename. Well, okay, so I could always put another one down below if I wanted to be like, okay, somebody's hurt, can't really climb up top, can't really do anything with the vehicles. We need to get them up to the medical bay, teleporter. And instead of the non-functional but decorative specimen analyzer, we'll move the matter analyzer into here, wherever that is located. Oh, there it is. I was looking for a black looking one because it changed to black on me. So I cannot make the sofa because it says I do not have enough for fiber mesh. But I have 11 creepvine samples. So that is a, 2 per, I think it was. So that should be more than enough. So yeah, that was enough to make the fiber mesh. Is just not picking up from the EasyCraft right now. So I'm trying a couple of cabinet designs. So I'm going to take the tall cabinet, put it here, because it kind of feels like, with that, it's almost a hospital wardrobe type of thing. And with that done, we need some kind of storage in here. So medium cabinet. Oh, that could actually be good right next to the matter analyzer. Yeah, there we go. So we bring stuff in, needs to be analyzed. We got storage for certain things. There we go. And I'm trying to slowly get some signs put in place. And now, for the last platform, I think I have decided I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to change it up a bit. I'm going to go a different direction. Yeah. I'm going to do, because it's right next to the habitat area, what's designated as the habitat area, we'll do a couple of multi-purpose rooms as a kitchen food area. And we'll just count this as the food room. So we'll do 2 floors, nice view up above. And there we go. Actually, be great. I haven't tried this, but what if I could place... No, cannot place outside. Oh, if I could place it outside, I would have had an outdoor eating area. And I don't think this is going to really do much because I'm not really overpowered at the moment. But we're going to try this. So this is the little battery backup power storage. And you can add up to 10 power cells. And it lets you add them. So regular power cells, ion power cells, is your choice, your preference. I think I'm going to end up doing ion power cells in here just for the fact... Oh, it's got, yeah, auto or not auto. So I don't know if it's actually going to charge anything, because it's supposed to be when you have plenty of power, like extra power. But at the least, it'll look nice, and I could get some ion power cells going before long. I just started thinking, I don't think I have an ion cube generator with these mods at the moment. Yeah, I don't think we've got that with these. So I decided to go ahead and come grab a bunch of ion cubes from here. So I have at least some ion power cells I can go ahead and put in, and we can test it properly. So now my problem is I am low on silver and gold. So I can't make any more ion power cells. Thought it was fine on everything else, but no, I'm short on that. So we'll toss in, well, 1. There we go. All right, and it's 100% because I just made it. So yeah, auto should only discharge if I run out of power. And oh, yep, they all stopped. So I am naming the towers for these because that's hydroponics. These, which will have all of the large creature production for like studies type of thing with the alien containments, these are going to be aquaponics. And I'm now at that point, I have so much going in the base that it's stalling after it tries to complete each component. I get to that last small percentage and it just stops for a second. It has to calculate things. And this technically is both aqua and hydroponics. So yes, I can make this work. Look at that. So we'll go alphabetical with it. That actually kind of works out better having them both tied in at the same spot. And there we go. 2 aquaponic chambers. Just waiting for fish. And I have the access for a hydroponics, aquaponics thing set up. So yeah, I gotta put more signs up. There's gotta be a lot of signs in this place. Actually, let's try this. Oh, that's better. So that will save me from having quite so many signs scattered all over the place, because that's just, it's not a matter of cost, but that's more things to be tracked that could lead to a performance issue. So I have been letting these go since earlier when I had like 70 items in them, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna let them go until they're empty, because I can't retrieve items out. So if I move them, I lose those items. So I've been just letting them slowly drain down, which means I'm probably going to go to the deep driller. And now that I've put it back to diamond, find like 300 diamond waiting, which is fine. You know, it's plenty. I'm thinking I'm actually going to add a fourth one of these just to speed things up a bit more. But once these are emptied, I am moving them to a better place, so they'll look a little bit better where they sit. And there we go. 4 consumers now, which means I need to go get my diamond and start filling them up. Full 300 diamond on this thing now. So after several trips, I have moved 296 diamond because I ran out of room, had 4 left. Didn't feel like that was worth this own trip. I have 67 pending in all of them, and I now have 4 of them, not 3 like I did before, 4 of them going. So that's going to be even faster money production, which is why I now have over 6 million. So I think it's time to spend a large chunk of that with some storage. And you know what? I do need some more storage on the Cyclops. So that's 12 servers. Which is not that, yeah, 12 servers plus 2 racks. So there we go. I've got enough stuff for 2 more racks of servers. Yeah, I definitely think it's a bad idea to build that high up for these, because I have to target each slot individually. 4 racks on the wall, and I do see and like how it's got the percentages for each server now, which kind of gives a nice little, you know, user interface look to it. So I can hold 1,152 items. I've only got 136 in there, 4 racks, 24 servers, and my balance is going back up. And these are too dark, even though I know what I'm doing. It's just, they're too dark at night. So let's throw a light stick out here, kind of in between the middle ones. Ooh, that's kind of nice accent lighting. But at the same time, I feel like it might work better if we bring it out a bit. Oh, yeah. Actually, lights all of them up with just one instead of having to do like 3 of them. We're going to go with a floor server rack, which I have not done before. This holds magical 17, but I'm not putting in 17 right now. All right, so, oh yeah, it just slides a little glass panel to the side. Look how it's wireframe shelves. Like we're not rack mounting anything. We're just kind of sliding them in on a shelf. Okay, and how do I close it? All right. So there we go. We've got 192 items worth. Feels almost like the reason it's 17, because it's, you know, 17's a prime number. You're not going to get a good fit for that regardless. But it seems like 17 maybe was the choice because of the vertical height rather than the way the panel was going to lay out. So buying all the rest of the servers to fill that up, I'm now at 2.4 million from 6 million earlier. Definitely a little tougher to target at the bottom. Kind of like how I'm having trouble with them being mounted up tall. But there we go. 17 in a vertical full-size floor rack. And that is 816 items worth of storage. And that is good and centered. So if I do anything else, I'll be like lining them up like this. And then maybe have like the corners be just a single one, and then have, you know, just be like matched up to that on each side, which I get them close. Yeah. So I can have 3 I'll get rid of the habitat builder because I'm getting that lag as I turn. Not there, but 3, 3, 3. So that's 9 total. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 13 times 816. I had to do the math real quick. That's 10,608 items, which is way, way beyond what I had previously possible in my Cyclops, and way beyond anything I expect to ever need. If I have 10,000 items worth of storage, I'm gonna be a little concerned. So I don't think I'm gonna do quite that dense of a setup. I'm thinking 1 on each corner, like 3 on that level, and then another level above with another 3. That, you know, that's 6 racks of 17 servers each. 6 times 8, 16. That's still a lot of items right there. That's more than enough, I think. Now, of course, I need a terminal. Why would I not have a terminal to interact with, you know, the data storage? I'm thinking full-size terminal in the storage area, and we have these new ones, single item access terminals. So I'm going to throw one of those in as well just to try it out. And so let's do the little terminal. And again, I'm not formatting anything just because I have no expectation of a need to format. Kind of wanted a bare place, but I guess this will work right here. Okay, it's got some cables kind of dangling down. So, okay. Choose an item to display and extract from the network. So you basically choose an item, and then, oh, you can still add to it. Okay, so that's fine. But I have to go in and choose like a certain item to have it display the count for and extract. That's interesting. I thought it was going to be some kind of like thing where I swipe through one item at a time, as opposed to I'm going to put an item in and say this is how I want to display it. But at the least, it's a way to add items from different places around the base, not having to go do like this and like this and keep going. Yep, gotta get there. And then, you know, be able to do that. It's actually a nice fit with the cabinet there. Take the TV out and we'll put it here. Kind of has a nice TV style fit to it. And there we go. Floaty Mac base. There we go. Floating Mac base. 1 rack, 17 servers. No items. And it's not picking up from the hydroponics here either. I might need to actually put them back over here, just because that way this is the base platform that everything stemmed out from. I could just do this as like a nicer decorative one. And you see that we still have that weird bug with the creepvine seed clusters orbiting around the outside. But yeah, I might have to move them back over here because maybe that will tie it all in with the base like it's part of the normal base. And there we go. So 3 new Alterra Gen bioreactors. They need fuel. So I grabbed 21 of these little bug-eyed things to add in. So that's 7 per each one. There we go. I could throw some in here, but obviously nothing's draining because of those. Well, they were going. They've stopped again. Time to repair. But yeah, nothing's draining on the bioreactor yet, just because I haven't drained enough power to reach that. Also, it's a separate base platform, and while they're all connected and sharing power, I'm sure that is probably the last thing to get drained for those bioreactors, because it's the last thing in the chain, really. So, well, maybe not the last thing in the chain. These are doing pretty well. It may just be the fact that these are holding their power so steadily that that's not draining. But I will be putting in more ion power cells on the battery backup part, so maybe it'll start draining some power for that at least. Oh, stuff has finally picked up now. Just walked away, came back, and is showing creatures. Oh, he's showing the stuff in the aquariums down below, as well as water that is in the water filtration machines, salt that's in the water filtration machines. So it's picking up all the stuff that is actually a part of the base structure stemming from that first platform, which is why I'm assuming all the stuff in the hydroponics is not showing up. Okay, I've got creepvine seed clusters going in. There we go. We got 9. We're going to move this and put the auto crafter in here because if it's right next to the storage area, it makes sense, you know, mass production next to your inputs. And I've got creepvine seed clusters so I can make lubricant. So let's throw lube in, and I'm going to do 5 because I've got plenty in there for that, I think. And there we go. See if it works now. So times 5. I've got everything. Oh, wait, got 1. It's showing 1 on there. It did not do this last time. So it has to tie into the storage of the base. So yeah, data storage solutions or something like that. I mean, at least put in the terminal control thing so it can see everything in your base. Maybe it'll work without that if you've got EasyCraft, but it's obviously not working based on EasyCraft and storage nearby. So yeah, there we go. We've got that. It's producing. Do I have lubricant? I've got 5 lubricant. So it's feeding specifically through the data storage solutions, which is perfectly fine. I wonder if that would work if I tied in the antenna. Though I'm not sure I'm ready to tie the antenna yet and have to deal with the multiple bases thing between this and the Cyclops. Also, that's actually getting just a little annoying being right there. So my last test, we'll turn this off and take all these out because this is really the easiest thing to take out. Or take the replicator out. We'll put it here. And I'm going to choose table coral sample. And we'll turn it on. And that's 10 minutes. You know, not going to work 10 minutes. I need this 1 minute so I can see if this works correctly. And, all right, we've got 1 in there. I'm going to set it down to just the lowest level. So I've got plenty in my inventory, but I wanted to see before I dump stuff from my inventory, will it show? And it is not showing. I need to like tell it to refresh. It's not showing. Okay, so the replicator at least is not showing inventory here, which is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that would be the fit. So that means I could just move it back. I'm not wasting any time or trouble. I'm just gonna have to pull stuff from there, walk it over here, and dump it in. And even though I'm not doing much down here, and for the most part, if I was to dock here, I would have it automatically pull. Maybe I need to grab something from storage down here. And that was kind of meant to be locker for tool storage, which we got the trash receptacle there. In case you gotta throw something away. Well, now we don't really have to worry about it. You have a place to put everything and a place to dispose of things, which will go to the recycler. I kind of like the fire brick coloring. Yeah, does not work with that. Okay. Okay, it works with that one though. And I used up 1. We're gonna go actually with a grayish color for that. I want fire brick can be used elsewhere. To work. Oh yeah, look at actually. Let's see how black is too dark. Yeah, Matterhorn. I kind of like the Matterhorn a little bit because that little bit of that contrast. Yeah, don't like that. Just kind of like that. Other than that, it doesn't color that part too. That's kind of a little strange. And it doesn't color the front either, which is really interesting considering that the design shows the interior section as black. You know what? Let's just see. Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter where I'm targeting, so I'm not targeting there. I wonder if maybe there's some kind of layer option that gets changed later for that to work. One last coloring attempt. Oh, yeah. That looks a lot better with the black on it. That looks much nicer. So there it is. Bit more glass put in place. Got some better lighting, stuff moved around. Looks a little bit nicer. Definitely going to flesh out a bit more on the hydroponics and replicators now that I know it's not going to tie in anyway. I did add some more solar panels just to get things lined up the right way. So I know how I'm going to structure it out. And I'm just going to do all the way up to where the control thing is on each one. Except for that. That kind of, you know, the amount of power that produces was just too much utility to not max it out a little bit better. You see how much they've already reproduced right there. All that and all of these. Look at that charge. Still shows 7 on there because they produce more than 500 kilowatts of power per Oculus. So I think that those could probably cover everything if I really needed them to. But yeah, I've got a lot done. And I made a lot of money. Still have plenty more coming. And you can see my lovely curtain there, right there. It's custom for me. Thank you guys with FC. And again, if you want to see these mods, if you're watching this quick enough, these are still beta state right now. But, you know, if you go and show support for the Field Creator Studio guys over on their Patreon, link below, you can get beta access as well. And yes, I am a contributor to them. So definitely show your support if you like the content you're seeing here, if you're eager to support them to get these kind of mods out. But that's going to be it for this episode. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Let me know in a comment what you think of everything so far and what suggestions you have, either for tweaks to the mods or for tweaks to the base. Leave in a comment below. And of course, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I'll see you in the next video.